The elevator. An everyday place we've all been in. A place where time seems to stand still as we wait to get where we're going. A metal box that takes us up into the air. It lifts us way up high, giving us amazing views of the city. A small space, often shared with people we don't know. People we've never met, but who we're with for a short time. It's a place where people can feel uncomfortable, looking away from each other, awkward silences, and a feeling of being stuck in a tiny room. But then, a familiar tune starts playing. Soft notes surround us. Everyone relaxes a bit. Elevator music can change the whole feel of the elevator. This is the interesting story of elevator music. Something that's been a part of our lives for a long time. Why does it make us feel so relaxed? What is it about these quiet, repeating tunes that calms us down? What is it about these gentle tunes that can make an uncomfortable ride feel better? The answer is all about how music affects our brains. Come with me as we explore the world of elevator music. We'll learn where it came from the first elevators to the ones in today's tall buildings. We'll look at why it makes us feel calm, how certain notes and rhythms can change our mood and make us less stressed. And we'll see how it's still around today in different forms. Elevator music hasn't gone away, it's just changed and become part of our everyday lives. The story of elevator music starts in the early 1900s. An inventor named George Owen Squire had an idea. He thought music could make riding in elevators a better experience. Back then, elevators were brand new. People were scared to go up high in a metal box. Squire's answer was simple but smart. He put music in elevators. His company, Muzak, was the first to use background music systems. The idea was to make people feel calm and comfortable. Elevator music is made to help you relax. It usually doesn't have any words, so you're not distracted. The beat is usually slow and steady, like your heart beating when you're resting. This can help your body calm down. The tunes are usually simple and repeat a lot. This is important. Our brains like patterns. Music that repeats can make you feel less worried and happier. Over time, elevator music has changed. The word Muzak came to mean music that was boring and repeated too much. But elevator music today is much more interesting. It often uses carefully chosen playlists. These playlists might include things like smooth jazz, classical music, or electronic music. Music streaming apps have also changed things. Now, businesses can pick from tons of different background music. This lets them create the perfect mood for their customers. Beyond the elevator, ambient soundscapes. The ideas behind elevator music are used in lots of places, not just elevators. At first, elevator music was meant to calm people down and make elevator rides less awkward, but over time, it's become its own kind of music. Ambient music is everywhere now. It's not just in elevators anymore. You can hear it in stores, restaurants, spas, and wellness centers. It's all around us. We hear it in malls, restaurants, and even hospitals. These places use ambient music to create a certain feeling that can change how people feel and act. For example, in a mall, music can make shoppers feel more relaxed and like they want to spend more time looking around. These carefully made soundscapes can change how we act without us even realizing it. Sound engineers and musicians work together to make music that sounds good and also makes people feel good. Upbeat music in a store can make shoppers want to stay longer. This isn't an accident. Studies show that music can make people feel more comfortable and more likely to buy things. Relaxing music in a restaurant can make your meal even better. People might like their food more and be happier with their experience, which is good for the restaurant. And calm music in a hospital waiting room can make people feel less anxious. In a place where people might be stressed or nervous, music can be calming and make them feel better. The calming power of repetition. Repeating sounds are a big part of why ambient music works. Think about the sound of rain or the sound of waves at the beach. These repeating sounds are naturally calming. Ambient music often uses these kinds of sounds. They're mixed in with the melodies, making the music feel richer. This can help you ignore distractions and feel more peaceful. The future of feel-good frequencies. In a world where technology is changing everything so fast, our everyday lives are changing in ways we can't even imagine. Music is no different. As technology gets better, we'll get better at making immersive soundscapes. Imagine a future where every place you go has its own special music, made to make you feel good. Imagine walking into a store and hearing music just for you. The music wouldn't just be in the background, it would make shopping more fun and relaxing. Or imagine going to the doctor's office and the music helps you relax. Instead of a quiet waiting room, there would be music to calm you down and make you feel better. There are so many possibilities for ambient music in the future. From amusement parks to offices, every place could have its own music to make people feel good. Scientists are learning how to use biofeedback to make music that changes based on how your body is doing. This means the music could change as you're listening to it, depending on how you're feeling. This could mean music made just for you that helps you feel your best. Imagine wearing something that checks your heart rate and changes the music to help you relax, focus, or even sleep better. The future of music is exciting. A symphony of silence and sound. It's important to remember that quiet is important too. Too much noise can be bad for you. Making relaxing soundscapes isn't just about adding more sounds. It's about finding the right mix of sound and quiet. Imagine a world where we pay more attention to the sounds around us, where we make places that help us feel peaceful and happy. That's the real impact of elevator music. Tuning into our surroundings. The next time you're in an elevator, really listen to the music. Pay attention to the music. Think about how it makes you feel. The world of sound is amazing. By paying attention to the sounds around us, we can make things better for ourselves and everyone else.